My name is Crispin Mwinga and welcome to Youth Awakening. So today we'll be talking about dating part 2. We want to know what really dating is, because today we'll be having two servants of God that will be explaining and enlightening us more about dating. So before we go to the men of God, I want us to hear the views of our people outside. So we have Mark Matthews in the field that is going to be elaborating more and asking people what they think about dating. Mark Matthews.
Thank you very much, Crispin. This is Mark Matthew. I'm just here in the streets. I just want to ask some people out here what they think about this very interesting topic which we have of what is dating. Yeah, so catch me on the other side. Can you maybe help us? Is there a difference between dating and courtship?
Yeah, there's some difference between courtship and dating. Dating is just a process where you want to know each other, in terms of where you come from, who you are. That process, that's what differentiates it from courtship and dating. You just want to know each other. There's no deep relationship in dating. You just want to know each other. Then from that process, that's when you move into a stage of courtship, where now you've known each other. Then that's when now you take a time of a limit of 2 years or 3 years before you fall into marriage. Yes.
No, thank you very much, madam.
You are welcome, Sunny.
Thank you. How are you, sir?
Fine, and how are you?
I'm very good. So, sir, what do you understand about dating?
Dating, in my own opinion, I think it's a process where two people get to know each other in preparation of a marriage. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm very good. Is it right to be kissing before you get married?
If it's not, but concerning with the life for today, it's good for today, but back life, it's not, and it was a very big taboo. Now, for this generation, if you propose someone, then you date her. If without kissing, or maybe let me say a girl refuses to be kissed, then you say, no, you don't love me, kiss me so that I prove that you really love me. But for the olden days, it was a taboo. Okay. Yes.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. So those are the opinions of the people concerning the issue of dating. Thank you very much. This is Mark Matthew, KETV, back to the studio.
Thank you so much for those views. Thank you so much, Mark Matthews. Men of God, you're welcome to Youth Awakening. So I want you to just introduce yourselves. I'll start with the man seated at my far right.
My name is Ignatius Spirit. I'm the admin for Monza ECG and as well as the Levite at that branch.
You're welcome, sir.
Sure.
So kindly introduce yourself, man of God.
Thank you very much. My name is Bright Shkale from Gospel Envoys Monza.
Okay. So today we'll be talking about something significant. We'll be talking about dating. What is dating? I'll start with you. What comes into your mind when we say dating?
Basically, I know that dating is when two people meet for a special occasion, and usually it can be romantic, and then they have a purpose why they're meeting. But usually when you talk about a date, you're talking about two people who would love to know each other. So before they know
getting to know each other,
they have to know each other. So they would organize a date, and then it can be in so many ways that there are so many examples of a date. You can take to that person, that special person that you would love to invite to a movie.
Amazing.
You can even go and hiking as long as it's exciting. For you, what is exciting? Because a date has got its own purpose and it has to be exciting.
Oh, powerful.
So that's how basically I can describe it.
Powerful, man of God. What's your view, sir?
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I believe you can define dating basically in two phases. The first one I think is given it, so I'll focus on the second one. I think in our own mindset, the youth of today, when we talk about dating, basically it's more like you are seeing someone. If you say I'm dating somebody, it's like you're already seeing that person, and you are engaged in a romantic kind of relationship with that person. So basically there is the first one that is given, and this is my second definition. Okay. Basically these are the two phases.
So getting
of
to know
dating.
someone.
Getting to know someone, or you're already seeing someone.
Wow,
You're dating
amazing.
them.
Amazing. So, talking about getting to know someone. Now, we find people. Is there any specified age limit that one should date?
Definitely, there has to be a limit, the age limit.
What is it?
Definitely, when you plant a plant, whatever plant, it could be a maize plant, it has to reach a certain stage where it can, it will start tasseling. It's a sign that it's now reaching its maturity. It's now ready to give a fruit. Now, I think definitely I wouldn't say a young girls and boys, like for example, those that are below 13, they can say they are dating because they don't understand. There's no maturity in them. So instead, I would say there should be definitely an age for dating. I wouldn't say that one would describe one who's dating a 13-year and say they are 13 years and they are just saying they are going on date. I would just say it is just maybe some kind of a joke or something.
So,
but usually they have to reach their maturity somewhere after the age of 16, somewhere there, when they are showing maturity.
So what's the stipulated age for them?
I'm saying but one who's above 16 has
16.
feelings. One who has because dating, there is a romantic part of it.
Yeah,
And
13. A person with 13 years has emotions too.
They have, but we are saying it's premature. We are saying it's premature because, okay, there has to be some kind of maturity in whatever they are doing. So instead, between the age of 13 to 16 is also a passing phase.
Practice makes perfect, right?
Yes.
That's what people say.
Yes.
Now, a person that starts around 13, how do you put that? They're practicing. They want to know.
So if you are saying is practicing, if you are practicing, which means you'll have a feel of this one, you have a feel of another one, and that's not dating.
Road taste, man of God.
Yes, it's not dating. That is now like playing.
Yeah.
Yes, because definitely, if you are serious about what you're doing and you are content of what you're doing, you have to have a specific, because there are feelings. You want to experience your feelings and know each other. That's why you set a date.
Okay. So, what stages are there in dating? Are there any stages in dating? Or
I believe there are, of course, stages in dating. I would briefly say perhaps there are about 3 stages in dating. Like he defined, the first phase of dating is basically just like an appointment. You go out with somebody, you get to interact with them, you get to know the person. And the second phase was the one I defined myself. The one where basically you are dating someone, you're already engaged in a kind of a relationship with that person. But it's a casual kind of relationship. It's not so intense as much as you can refer to it as in a courtship. It's a casual kind of relationship that is dating. So basically, these are the...
You talked about courtship. What's the difference between dating and courtship?
Courtship, I believe, is a relationship which has one goal. It is meant to end up in marriage. So basically, the 2 parties involved, they are decided that they want to get married. And there are other parties as well involved. In the church setup, basically, you have to involve your pastor as well. He has to give you your blessing. He has to know that you are basically in a courtship. You are basically heading towards marriage. So that one is an official relationship accepted both at church level and also domestically with both parents. They have to know the person. Someone is, but dating, I mean, it's a casual kind of relationship like I defined earlier. Yes.
Wow, amazing. Man of God, there are youths that are struggling right now.
Yes.
If you go on a date, what are we supposed to do? I know you have taken your wife on a date. I know that. Now, what things do you have to say on a date? What things are you supposed to bring out on the table?
I would say they are do's and don'ts.
The do's and don'ts
of a date.
Yes.
Okay. So one would have, like, for example, you go on a date. It has to be something exciting. The do's are you have to dress nicely. Because you are meeting somebody special. And then your appearance is very important. That particular person. I assume that when you are going on a date and it's the first time you're meeting that, you need to give an impression. So you need to dress up nicely. Yeah. Be friendly. Talk as much as you can. These are the things that you say are the do's. And then you also have to listen to each other. You have to give each other some chances. For example, one who's just talking and not listening to the other is not giving a chance to know the other person. You ask questions, many questions. So instead, when you are taking somebody on a date, you don't know that person. So if you don't know that person, you need to ask many questions. And then many other things, like, for example, on a date, you need to compliment each other.
Amazing.
Because instead, when somebody, you have to appreciate each contribution of those people. And they are also don'ts. For example, you don't have to, the first time you're dating this person and you make it boring. Is that person going to get attracted to you?
No.
You need to give an impression again. So instead, the don'ts are, don't make your date boring. Don't make your date become a misery. You need to set goals for yourself. Make yourself attractive. Look nice. You ask many questions. You compliment each other. You are able to listen to each other. Then you say, now I know this person.